good to be expected. How are you all doing?
Great! Doing well out of here. It's a nice, mild evening, and we're just surrounded by a bunch of patriots.
Woo! You don't have the loony people out there with the bullhorns this time, do you?
We do not tonight.
Don't jinx!
Yeah.
They might just be late because sometimes they show up late for their gigs.
I really didn't like them, but yeah, you guys remember me, I guess. I mean, I talked to you 2 nights ago for the first time, and I want to say it was Ashley Babbitt's mom and Nicole Reffitt that were in my son's sentencing. And I remember saying thank you for that really meant a lot to her. We know she never got to say thanks. So I think we know who each other are now, right?
Who was your son?
Jacob Harris.
Oh, okay,
Jacob
yeah,
Harris.
yeah. I was there with
yeah, you got. Yeah, that's just. I said the other night, just to be clear, that it shocked my wife so much that she said that you guys are in the courtroom and were supportive. Kind of gave her a hug afterwards, and she's like, "Who do you think these people are?" And I said, "Well," I said, "This is why." And I showed him some pictures from your Twitter account. And she was like, "Yeah, that's them." I said, "Yeah, that's real nice of them. Just show up and show people support because, once you pour into the city, it's like, it's like being in Gotham or something. I mean, it's horrible here. The evil in this place is all consuming. So anytime someone does something kind, absolutely. Thank you so much for that." So, anywho, oh yeah. There's something I wanted to bring to your attention. And when I got in here, I was in solitary confinement for 5 days with another guy who was just recently sentenced. And all I can remember is his first name. His name is John. And he's from Colorado. And he was sentenced, I want to say, on the 29th or the 30th. It was on a Tuesday that he was sentenced for like 2 years. And, he didn't get a chance to turn himself in. He drove all the way from Colorado with his wife, turned him in. When he was sentenced in, and they took him from sentence. His wife had to drive all the way back to Colorado by herself, and he's just not doing well mentally. And I was hoping that they would have brought him here to this pod. This pod is much different than the rest of the jail. I mean, I understand how it was, how filthy it was. I read all the articles. I was aware that, MTG, Laurie Gomer, or Louis Gomer, and Matt Gates came in here with the U.S. Marshal. So obviously, the whole prison's been freshly painted. Bars are nice. The guys in here are super nice. But I don't know why they haven't brought him here to this pod. But maybe you guys can look at it. Get in touch with his wife, take the call to the jail. There's just no way that you should be stuck in solitary confinement for that long. And I know that myself, I asked for a Bible over and over and over again. Nobody wants to give me a Bible. It's hard for me to believe that there's no Bible in this facility. I don't know what's going on there. Just, you can look into it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what we can do.
Yeah, at least identify him and maybe get a hold of his wife.
Right.
Maybe she could do something.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll see what I can do when I get home from the vigil tonight.
It's a lot, guys, but, I don't know who else to ask for help. I mean, there's nobody I can ask here. So, anyway, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to do all that we can on the outside, and we know there's not a lot that you guys can do from the inside, but there's things that we can do out here. So.
Well, it's quite a network of guys. I mean, it's just odd that, when I was on the outside and awaiting my trial, awaiting my sentencing, I just read all the time about, what the guys were going through, about their individual cases. And then I get here, and you recognize all these guys. They're like, wow, I mean, here they are. But it was just to walk in here and be like, hey, what's your name? How can we help you out? Let's just do something together. Being locked up in solitary confinement, I was only there 5 days. So it really, it was tough, man. I can imagine some of these guys had to be in there for months. So, that's not right. That's not just a problem here. That's a problem in this country. You know, when we're taking people, off the street, putting them in solitary confinement for extended periods of time, not telling them when they're going to come out, when they're going to be able to make a phone call, not letting them take showers, not giving them a Bible. I mean, is this the United States of America? What's going on? This is terrible.
Exactly. The thing that the government didn't expect from us is that we would come together to create such a movement, and that we would expose this really unjust and broken prison system. And so, now that we've been able to really bring some exposure to it, we're trying to take steps to make some changes.
Right. It's not just for these people here. I mean, it's not. This is all over the country.
Right.
How do you expect to take a man off the street, okay? And a lot of these guys that are in these prisons, they've never had anybody to care about them. They've never had a lot of anything. And then they come in here, and it's like just as bad. It's like there's never a break. You should be able to come into a clean facility, get some help, be able to educate yourself, get into your Bible, get into your Quran. It shouldn't get some drug treatment. It's not, man. Another big thing is corruption. Hey, but you know what? The 1994 crime bill was a real winner, right? I mean, didn't Joe Biden show offer that?
He sure did.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that was for everyone but his son.
Pardon me?
I'm pretty sure that was written for everyone but his son.
Oh, that's right. But the funny thing is, I'm sure he doesn't remember it. Well, it's not quite funny, but, yeah, sure. I mean, I can go lie on a federal gun form and then, toss my gun in the trash, and then they can go find my gun in the trash later, and it has cocaine in it. And then what I lied about on the federal gun form was my drug abuse. It's like, are you kidding me or what?
Right.
Is this really happening? And
that can't be used against him because, he's a drug user, so you can't hold it against him.
You're right. And look what his father did to him. Look what his father did to him. You know what I'm saying? His father is so corrupt. He's like, okay, you definitely need drug treatment, but we'll just use you as a front man. Go ahead and go on this money for your account. I mean, that's just horrible. You imagine your child coming to you with a drug problem, and you're like, let's start laundering money from foreign governments. Let's set up a business in your name. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's horrible. So, what people need to realize is that, it's easy. And I'm here attacking Joe Biden and his family. That's easy. Anybody can do that. That's not the problem. The problem is the people that are behind Joe Biden, the apparatus that got together to push Joe Biden over the finish line, because they knew how corrupt he was, and they knew if they got him in office, they could do whatever they want. They could do whatever they want, because Joe Biden wouldn't be able to stop him because he's so corrupt.
Right. Well, I mean, we all know that he's not actually in control of anything, and it is a big mystery as to who is pulling the strings,
I'd say the FBI.
I think a lot of
kind
people,
of involvement in it.
The FBI has a lot to do with it, I think, but I think that there's a lot bigger people in play at this point. I think it's way bigger than the FBI. I think it's way bigger than the DOJ. I think it is, it's the deep state. It's the globalists that want to run the world, that want to destroy our national sovereignty and, depopulate so that they can have more space for their vacation homes.
I completely understand exactly what you're saying, and I gotta agree. It's a huge cabal of worldwide criminals, and they're all over the place right now. They're in Poland. They done destroyed Ukraine. If you're in Ukraine right now, you think the man outlaws the United States, Look what they've done to that country. Look what they've done to a whole generation of young men. I tell you what, Victoria Nuland belongs in jail.
Yeah.
How Victoria Nuland's not in jail is escapes me. And you know, the practice that they needed to pull off January 6th, they did in 2013 in Ukraine. And you know, if you want to go ahead and investigate something, Oliver Stone does a Ukraine on Fire, Ukraine Burning documentary, where he does a great job of showing how fraudulent that election was and the involvement of the United States State Department, including and not limited to Victoria Nuland and Joe Biden. But they've had practice at this.
Right. Oh, they've been doing this for a long time with many countries. You know, America has been meddling in other countries' affairs for decades.
Oh my life.
You know, look what they did with Venezuela.
Oh my life.
Yeah, they just went all over the place, dude. And when you have weak leadership like we have right now, you know, it's like, I mean, I hope that Donald Trump gets elected. I hope he gets pardoned and all this other stuff. But I mean, I'm more concerned that there could be World War III.
Right.
Before that, I mean, it's coming right down the pike. I mean, you know, the things that I saw that were on the news that, you know, before I came in here, it just didn't look good. I mean, there's just conflict all over the world right now, and we're just in a very dangerous place.
Well, and it's almost like a concerted effort by the United States to make these conflicts happen. Right. I think that they want something to happen so that they have some reason to stop the election from happening at all.
And I just don't see what they're going to do. I mean, I don't think that Michelle Obama will run. I think that Dan Bongino's right. I think she hates the spotlight. I don't think that she's going to run. I don't think Joe Biden can run. I think, you know, the cat's out of the bag. I mean, you know, no matter how much of a Democrat you are, even if you like don't want Trump, what happens is even if you don't want Trump and you're a Democrat, you just won't show up to vote for Joe Biden. That's how that works. I mean, even they know that. So what's in their plan? I don't know. I don't think it's Kamala Harris either. I don't think she's going to win an election. I don't think Gavin Newsom can. So it's just a very scary time. I mean, what else is up their bag of tricks? And what's the RNC doing about it? What's Ronna McDaniel? What's her strategy? Besides blowing money and having to go take loans because they can't fundraise no more. Think about that. They're not going to get a line of credit because everybody that's Republican is like, hell no, not donating, can't do it, can't stand you. So they're not going to get a line of credit. People don't donate to the RNC, they donate straight to Donald Trump. Because they don't trust the RNC.
Well,
so what are they doing about it?
The RNC they're not acting like the conservatives that are upholding our traditional values. They're acting like more, you know, there's more rhinos in the conservative party than there are actual Republicans. And they vote with Democrats, so why are they calling themselves Republicans? I don't get that. And quite frankly, all these Republicans that talk big and nothing ever happens, I mean, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing people like Jim Jordan and Trey Gowdy, oh, we're going to go hard and on this. And then all they do is write a sternly worded letter. Nobody gives a shit about your letters, man. We want to see charges pressed. We want to see people get put in handcuffs for lying.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They have these committee hearings. These people, these witnesses come in and they lie straight to their faces. These congressional members know that they're lying. The sergeant at arms never comes out with his handcuffs. How can we take these Republicans seriously?
Right. When the rubber hits the road, they don't have your back. They're all talk, no walk, just like Trey Gowdy. So I'm getting ready to be cut off. Don't forget about my friend John. Please look into him. And you ladies are the best. We're talking to you soon. God bless you for what you do. God bless you.
God bless you, Doug. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
That didn't count.
It didn't because we already said good night. So.